Hangout is on air, is live. Looks like we're live, right?
Yep.
I just got the notification.
Awesome. All right. Sounds good. Well, everyone, appreciate everyone coming out tonight.
Looks like we're live, right?
Looks like it, yeah. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, it looks like there's a few people here already in the chat. So everyone, thank you for coming out. It's a little late. I didn't want to kind of step on anyone's toes that was streaming tonight. So this was kind of the only time that was somewhat available. But I want to say thank you to my guests. I got Zippity, Steve, and Chris. You guys all know them. Great channels. All of them are crushing it right now. Their sub count is going through the roof. But Steve, we were just talking. He's got about 400 in the last, was it 4 weeks or so?
Yeah, roughly 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, that's huge. Zip just started back in February, and he's up over 250, right? Somewhere in that ballpark.
Actually, 291 today.
291. Oh, yeah.
Today.
Yep. And Chris, you're at like 1080-ish, something like that.
1082. Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, everyone's crushing it. Absolutely crushing it. I'm going to turn this volume down in case you're getting some feedback on that. So we're here tonight to do my 18 Disney question challenge tag that Steve was so kind enough to tag me in. It's hard. Anyone who's going to do it after, it's hard. I spent, not a ton of time, but enough time where I was like, wow, this is way harder than I could ever imagine. And to be honest, I didn't even fill. There's probably a couple that I'm probably just going to have to wing it because I didn't have the answer for. So, anyone want to have anything to say or pop in for a minute? Say hi.
Hello, everyone in the chat. They definitely make you think, a lot of these questions.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and guys,
everyone.
Yeah, if everyone would share out the stream, help bring some people in here for Shet, that would be fantastic. And welcome to everybody.
Yeah, when I was doing it, it was like I was doing it twice because I had PJ with me. So we were both trying to figure out the answers. And I'm like, he's like, well, what do you have? And I'm like, well, this is kind of what I'm going with. And he hasn't seen as many movies as me. So it was a challenge, but it was a lot of fun. And it was a good little bonding experience with them.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was a good time. Yeah, you had a really good turnout.
He had some great answers too.
He did. He surprised me, and he's just so composed. I'm like, is he going to be shy most of the time? And I'm going to do a lot of the talking. But he was the star. I was the co-host, so it was awesome.
Well, I don't know. I think your wife at the end, with that appearance, was the star of the show.
Yeah,
that appearance made it.
She wasn't going to come on, and I was glad she did. And actually, I think starting when we get back from Disney, which we're leaving in 2 days, we're going to start doing Monday morning just quick little vlogs called Zips Tips. So they're just going to be 1 or 2 minutes of anyone that's new to Disney. I know a lot of us know most of the Disney tricks, but once a week we're going to come out with Zip Tips with Nicole or with BJ and give you guys a little info and try to help you on your next vacations.
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. So I want to just kind of take a quick look through the chat here. Give some shout outs. We got, looks like Rob Fuzz is in the house, Myers in the mouse, Brandy and Dave. Dave, what's up, buddy? Cargo's in the house. Texas Takes, RVing to Disney, my Disney park memories. Noah, thanks, buddy. Yeah, that's huge. Mike Riley, awesome. Yeah, appreciate it.
Cargo.
Yeah, Cargo. Yeah, thanks.
Dave.
I caught the end of Cargo did it earlier today. I caught the end of it when the storm started rolling in as I was leaving work. So good job, Cargo. I'm going to go back and check that out too because I only caught like the last 3 answers on that one. But I figure we'll just kind of jump right in. And then
I'm intrigued to see.
I'm intrigued to see. I was half asleep kind of last night. I was actually working last night, so I was like trying to get everything squared away, but it's not easy. So question 1, which Disney movie or scene would you like to be in? I got to go with Peter Pan on this one. A little bit of fairy dust and flying around. That's pretty awesome to me. So many good choices on this one, but just to be able to kind of fly and You can't really beat that. Can't beat that. What's your thoughts? I don't know.
That's a good
Yes,
choice.
no? Am I
Yeah.
crazy?
I can definitely see it.
Oh no,
Yeah.
everybody's entitled to their own opinions, and that's a great pick. I mean, who wouldn't want to fly and become a little kid again? So that's a great pick.
And of course, Pan's. I mean, Peter Pan's a classic.
It was
yeah.
funny when I was going through it. I was looking over my answers from the other night, and I went with flying as well on the Honey I Shrunk the kids on the bee scene.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But I actually, if I could do my second choice tonight, it would be, and I didn't even know this was a Disney movie until recently. Cool Runnings. I would like to be on the Jamaican bobsled team.
Yes.
So
Good
I
call.
I thought that was cool. I didn't even know that was a Disney movie. Did you? Did you guys know that?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I'm clueless.
I did. So, and no spoilers, so I can't say anything. And you know what? You could. Actually, the great thing about these questions too is, I mean, you could take this and do it strictly for like, pre-80s and 80s and above, and I mean, you could really get some pretty awesome. It's just so broad. It's so tough. It's tough to narrow down after. But I'm going to keep on moving. We'll keep on giving it a whirl. So best moment in the Disney park. I kind of took this as property, Disney park property, just because me and my wife, we got engaged at Port Orleans. So,
nice.
So I'd say that's
Nice.
probably, so that's the best memory. That was back in 07. I did the whole, you talk to one of the wedding counselors and they set up everything for you. So it's pretty neat. We took a boat ride from downtown Disney, which is what it was at the time. Took the boat down to Port Orleans. They had the horse and buggy. And it's funny because she doesn't like horse and buggy stuff. So I was kind of like, oh yeah, this isn't going to go very well. And as we're rolling up in the boat, she's like, oh wow, horse and buggy, that'd be kind of cool. And I was like, wow, this might actually work out. So when we got there, I kind of played it off like, oh yeah, let's just take a horse and buggy ride and give it a whirl. And then I think it was actually, where is the French Quarter that has the gardens? It was so long ago, I haven't been back there since. But I think it's maybe the French Quarter that has that center garden.
It might. I've been to Riverside. We stayed at Riverside. We haven't stayed at French, so you could be right. I don't remember.
I think it is.
Gardens. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say it's the French Quarter, and they take you kind of up through that little garden area, and then the driver gets out and he's like, I forget what he says, something like, "Oh, Prince, do you have something to say?" And he's got the ring, and he's got this little bouquet of flowers with the ring inside of it, and he kind of sneaks it to you, and you do the whole spiel. So that's probably the best memory. So not park per se, but still on property. So kind of, to me, that counted.
That counts.
Oh, absolutely, that counts.
Oh, you can't beat that. Can't beat that.
It was pretty cool. It was a good experience. So
Meg's in the chat.
Meg, what's up? Great job earlier.
Disney Nerd Herders are here as well.
Charlie, Stacy, what's going on, guys?
Everybody tell Meg's mom you love her.
Yeah.
Yes.
We love you, Big Mom.
Disney Life for Me is here too. D,
what's up?
welcome.
Awesome. It's so hard, like getting used to rolling through two different things here, but I'll figure it out. And then of course the delay too screws you up, but we'll figure it out. So the next one kind of rolls right into the previous question. What non-Disney song reminds you of Disney? So our song was Tim McGraw, Faith Hill, "It's Your Love." That was our wedding song. So
that was our wedding song too, Shep.
No kidding. Nice.
Must be a Massachusetts thing.
It's got to be.
I will tell you this, whether you believe it or not, that was supposed to be my wedding song before we broke it off.
No.
This is destiny, guys. This is destiny bringing us together.
This is hilarious. So I'd say that, that probably for me brings back the memory just because that's where we, kind of got engaged. And I'd say we went to Disney pretty much within the first year that we were dating. So that was my pick. And that's too funny. I don't know if it's just on the popular list for wedding songs or it just was worked out that way.
It was a great song. I mean, I remember I used to scream it in the shower singing it. It was bad, but it was a good song.
Oh, that's funny.
Steve, what did you and Chris pick for this? I can't remember.
I had several different ones, but the one that I really went with Michael Bublé's "Home," just
Yep.
because
Yeah.
it feels like home to me.
Yep.
It was real fitting, and it always talks about I want to go home, and to me, Disney's my second home. It was perfect for me.
I think I went with what PJ went with.
That's
Everything is
right.
awesome from the Lego movie.
That's right. Yeah, you guys definitely did that. I
I
remember
forget who
that.
does it.
I
The artist's
forget too.
name. It's two names, like something and something, Sarah and something. I forget.
Yeah, I had that U2. It's a beautiful day, but earlier I was thinking about Walking on Sunshine. I think that's a good one too.
Walking on Sunshine was also on my list.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, it was my honorable mention for that. And
Nice.
Do You Believe in Magic?
That's
Ooh.
another good song.
Yeah, that's huge.
But nothing compares to your wedding song, though. I mean,
I didn't even have an honorable mention for that one, so I had to,
yeah.
gotta play it smart, right?
And Stacy Rogers is here.
Stacy, thanks so much. Thanks so much.
Stacey.
I know it's super late for a lot of people. 10 o'clock. I'm usually sleeping at this time, so thank you all again for coming out. That's huge. Means a lot to me.
17 people in the house. Thank you so much.
Wow,
Nice.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. That's huge.
Don't forget to smash that like button, guys.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
19 people in the house.
And if you haven't done so, please also hit the subscribe button. He has hit 100. Congratulations.
Congratulations, milestone.
Oh, 1,000 by August?
It's not easy, let me tell you.
100 since 2017. Yeah, not bad. We're on track.
Anything's possible.
Yep.
So next one, when was your first Disney trip? So that I can remember, I think it was probably like 1985 or so is the first time I went. And then 95 was like the first official time that I went that I kind of knew what actually was going on. We stayed at the Wilderness Lodge. Awesome resort. Brandy and Dave just did a resort tour that one not too long ago either. Great resort. Have you guys stayed there yet?
I haven't.
No,
Which one was that?
I haven't.
Wilderness Lodge.
No, that's one of my partner channels, Mouse Talk. That's where they stay a lot. They're DVC members, and they absolutely love that resort. I love the look of it. I just never had the pleasure of staying there yet.
Yeah, we walked through it once. We ate dinner there and walked through it afterwards by the pool, and it's beautiful. That's definitely on our list.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that place
Cargo
was
stayed there.
amazing. Yeah,
You say your first trip was in 1985?
Yeah, somewhere. I mean, I was.
I didn't even think you were that old.
I'm not much older than that. I was born in '82, so I was probably like 2 or 3 at the time. So, like I said, that was our first official trip. I don't really remember the trip, but first time I remember the trip was '95. So, yeah, so I was born in '82.
Nice.
So, 37 in July. I'm not that old. Not that old.
Oh no, I didn't mean that old. You look younger than 37. So
that's funny because people always say the other way. Like,
Really?
oh, you're like 40, 45, and I'm like, really?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being 40.
Yeah.
I was shocked when you said how old you were, Patrick, the other night too.
Yeah, 42 this past April. Yep.
Wow.
Am I the oldest in the bunch? Chris, Steve? Yeah, Steve. You're
42 here.
You're 42 as well.
I'm 39.
All right.
No, not too far off.
So I'm the elder.
You're the wise one.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That's why your accent's a little worse because you're older.
Yeah, that's probably it.
You're a little bit more inland. I mean, towards the water.
Yep.
I'm a little bit more inland, so I don't have as
I'm
big of
close
an
to
accent.
Boston, so that's probably it.
Yeah. People, when I talk, people are like, I don't know, maybe Boston? I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Sort of. Worcester.
Mine still slips out every now and then. Still,
It never leaves you. It never
I've been
leaves
gone
you.
16 years.
Wow. No kidding.
Did you go down there for work, Chris, or you just, you know?
Just to change your environment and
Nice.
sick of the weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? It
guess-
snowed. Sorry, yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
It snowed in Western Mass like over the weekend. Like inches. Like
8
people
inches,
had
I think, right?
yeah, people had to brush their cars off. I mean, that's just crazy.
Unheard of. I know
Yeah.
my son had a little league game today. I don't know when the last time we've seen the sun. We play Wednesdays and Sundays, and it is like hoodie weather and cold. I'm like, this isn't baseball. This isn't little league baseball supposed to be. So we'll get down to Disney and we'll forget about this for a few days.
Yeah, it's 88, 90 degrees down here.
Oh, that's so nice. I mean, August is a little unbearable, but I could live with 70s, 80s all the time. That'd be my perfect conditions. Like, I mean, the Keys is hot too, but at least you get the breeze off the water.
Yeah, the winters down here you can't beat. They're only a couple months, but
All right, let's see. All right, which Disney character would be your best friend? I had to go with 2 on this one. I just felt bad for the other one because I like both of them the same. And they'd get mad at me if I picked one over the other. So I'm going to go with Flynn Rider and Robin Hood.
Nice.
Yeah, those guys are awesome. I mean, Flynn Rider, the dude's the man. And then, Robin Hood, he's, just as not quite as good. Well, I can't say that because they're probably watching and they get mad at me. So, no.
Flynn is who I was going to dress up as for the Halloween party, but I think Corey Fiasco is doing it, so I'm thinking about going as either Maximus or Pascal. With him and her is going Tangled or Rapunzel and Flynn.
Yes,
Steve, I could see you as Maximus, definitely. I can see you pulling that off.
I don't know how big of a costume it'd be, but I could try it. But Robin Hood was also on my list as well.
Yeah, and again, it's like the questions are so tough because like there's a lot of great newer movies that if it was strictly plus 80s or 85, because I mean Mermaid was 89 or something, so I mean call it plus 85. There's so many great movies you could just do this question with, or the whole grouping with. But
yeah, there's a few questions like that.
When you add them all together, you it's just you got to go with the good classics that never fail. Which Disney sidekick best fits your personality? So I went with
This one was tough for me.
Yeah, I agree, and I mean Robin Hood's probably one of my all-time favorites. So I had to go with Little John.
The singer? How's that?
Well, he is good. Not that good.
He's not. I don't think he's Little John. He's Lil John.
yeah. There's no TTLE in that one. So Little John, I mean, he's always there backing him up. He's a good dude. I don't know. Again, it's so tough because you gotta. I think who was it that had what's the dragon there from Milan?
Mushu.
Yeah, one of you guys had Mushu as like the sidekick?
I didn't.
Yeah, I had Mushu.
Yeah, that's what he that dude's awesome too. I mean, who?
Yeah, he kind of fit my personality perfect. And
Yeah.
D's heading out of Disney Life for me.
Oh, thanks so much for coming.
Night, D.
Later, D. Yeah, I picked Lightning
Have a great
McQueen.
night. We appreciate it.
I thought Lightning McQueen was perfect for me. I'm very competitive, and he does the right thing. So with Doc Hudson, you know, when he backtracked, but yeah, I don't like to lose, so I went with Lightning McQueen.
Same here, buddy.
But that's Disney's sidekick. Lightning McQueen is the main character.
What was the question?
So Zip cheated is all.
Yeah.
Sidekick.
I just caught on to that. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah,
He's
I
not a
didn't catch
sidekick.
I might pick Mr. Potato Head then.
That's a good one. I mean, that's a good one.
Lightning McQueen have a sidekick.
Oh, Maida.
Well, yeah, he would be Maida. Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
You don't want to be Mater.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's not that bad either. He's reliable, you know.
Drive backwards pretty well.
It's a little bit of oil out, but he
has a bad reputation.
All right. Who's your favorite Disney princess? Rapunzel. Sorry, hands down, all the way Rapunzel.
That was mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, few people have been picking that one.
Yeah.
That one was easy for me.
Yeah.
Me too. I cropped my wife out of
No
the
way.
aerial pictures when we go visit her, so that was so easy for me. I think I even have one on my Instagram. So.
Oh man.
Oh, that's great.
That's good. Which Disney movie scene never fails to make you cry? I got two down for that. Obviously, probably one of the most popular ones is Lion King. Obviously, that's a no-go with that one. That's not pleasant. And then I'm gonna go with Bambi. You know what I mean? Who wants to see their mom get shot? Well, not see her, but hear it. So
yeah,
that's
good.
That was a sad one, you know. I forget what you guys picked for that one.
I picked Up.
Moana.
Yeah, I had Up as an honorable mention, but the scene in Toy Story 3 where they're about to go into the fire.
That's what I have as honorable mention. Toy Story 3.
Yeah, with the music and everything was going on, it was just I picked that one.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good one too. So I was on the fence of doing honorable mentions, but then I was like, dude, this is just gonna go forever. Favorite Disney movie?
Says Up at the beginning of the movie too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it's at.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Absolutely. It's tough because they're all most of them have like some sort of sad part. It's just how sad to the point of making you get the sniffles. You know, Myers and the Mouse is great at getting out the tissue box for everybody. So, favorite movie. I was born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s. Aladdin, hands down. Aladdin was my favorite. Yeah. What'd you guys pick for that one?
I picked 6, but I narrowed it down to The Lion King. So
I still have not seen that one.
You not seen The Lion King?
No. Big Hero 6.
Oh, I'm sorry. Big Hero 6 was the second one on my list. It's my second favorite. I picked 6 different ones.
Oh.
and narrowed it down. I had Aladdin, Tangled, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Princess and the Frog, Big Hero 6, and then Lion King is the number 1.
I had Toy Story 1. The first Toy Story was my favorite.
It's his favorite movie.
Yeah. I will tell you.
Aladdin.
Yeah, Big Hero 6 is emotional as well. It's a good one.
That is a great one. I love that one.
It's extremely underrated. It's getting more popularity now, but it's obviously where Baymax comes from. You really should watch that one as soon as you can.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's on my list to do for sure. Especially, I think it was your stream. Everyone was talking about how great it was, and I'm sitting there like, oh, what am I missing?
Yeah,
it's incredible.
So these next ones this next one's kind of tough. Which Disney movie's overrated? So I do like the movie, but I think the Cars movies are a little overrated. Sorry, Zip.
Well, I like the first one. The 2 and 3.
I agree. I think the first one.
Yeah.
Definitely the first one was awesome, and then they just kind of took a weird turn for the last two.
Yeah, I agree with the last two for sure.
So I'd say they're just a little overrated, but I still like them. And what's his name? The lead, the Lightning McQueen, the voice actor.
Oh,
Owen
Owen
Wilson?
Wilson.
Owen Wilson. Yeah, yeah, he's awesome. Does a great job overall with the voiceover on that. That's huge. Perfect casting for that. But just my opinion, and I'm sure a lot of people love Cars, but sorry that I just go ahead.
My partner channel Mouse Talk just showed up as well.
Mouse
Charlie's
Talk.
heading out.
Well, Melissa, what's up? Party at the Chef House. Yes.
It won't. See you later, Disney nerd herders.
With that 70-inch screen
Have a great
TV
night,
you got.
guys. Thanks so much for stopping in.
Shep, you have us on that 70-inch screen TV you have?
75, no. No, but I should, huh? Yeah, this is the backside of the edition. But yeah, we're all at the same place, right? Aren't we? You're just in separate rooms.
Pretty much.
What Disney movie is the most underrated? So this was my spoiler alert from earlier. Cool Runnings. Definitely underrated. And you didn't even know it was a Disney movie. So that's how underrated it is. So, I mean, I love that movie growing up. I forget the catchphrase there when they like the countdown they do right before they jump on the sled, but
oh yeah,
I forever that was like ingrained in my mind. I lost it now, but it was ingrained at some point in my life. But definitely most underrated.
It's like feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme, something it's bobsled time.
Yes, yeah. Just them bobsledding down like the streets and stuff, getting ready for ice. Oh, that's good. I haven't watched that in so long. I gotta watch that again.
Yes.
What's your favorite Disney song? Going back to Tangled on this one. I See the Light. Love that song.
Yeah,
great song.
Love that song.
Yeah,
it is one of the most emotional. That song is one of the most emotional moments of any Disney movie.
Yeah,
so.
Agreed. And it actually took me a while to actually see that movie. I didn't see it probably for about maybe 3 years after it came out.
Wow.
Maybe it was 2010 that it came out. I think somewhere around that ballpark.
Yeah.
So it might have been like 4 years. Because we ended up maybe even 5 because we did a Disney cruise, and that was like the live show that they did was the Tangled live action, Broadway show. And I was like, man, this is pretty good. I guess I should probably watch this Disney movie that I've probably won in 100 that I haven't seen. And once we got back, got hooked. And of course, my daughter loves that movie. That's her go-to at any point. I'm like, hey, what movie you want to watch? And it's probably like a split, I don't know, 60-40, 60 Tangled, 40 Frozen. So, but definitely that song's awesome. That song's good.
That's another question you could spend a whole nother hour on.
Oh yeah.
Easily.
And that's like the whole point of the brackets too. I mean, those brackets are crazy with the songs because it's just so tough.
I love the brackets. I think that's like the best. The Star Wars.
Yeah, I can never get tired of the brackets.
No, that's the beauty is that you never like. It all depends on that night who's in the chat, who's going to pick what song. I mean, it's never.
If you go with the chat
theoretically.
Yeah, if you go with the chat, it could be. I could run the same 128 one I did for 4 weeks earlier, and I bet I get a different result.
Absolutely. Who's Yoda just won one? Who was Yoda on? Was that Mouse Talk?
Mouse Talk, yeah, Mouse Talk's Disney character bracket.
I was so happy. Yoda
Disney
won.
Star Wars bracket.
That was great.
Yeah, he's probably never going to lose. He's probably never going to lose the Star Wars bracket though. So that might be the only one.
No, I think Darth Vader and Skywalker. I saw one of different brackets too.
Yep, and a lot of people were shocked that Yoda beat Skywalker and then beat Vader. They thought Vader and Skywalker would both win over him.
Yeah,
but my little guy right back here, he took care of it. So
yeah, you can't all the moves he did. Yeah, what was it? The second one where he did all the flip moves on
Dooku.
Dooku, yeah. Yeah, that was good. All right. So, what is your least favorite Disney song? So I did. Can you feel the love tonight? Sorry, just kind of.
Really?
Yeah.
That was PJ's runner up to A Small World. He actually had that until he saw my answer and he crossed it out. It was like mine's Small World as well.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, it's a great song by itself, but just I don't know, two lions running around, frolicking together. Just I don't know. I feel like it'd be a little bit more just different.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll leave it
There
at
goes
that. So moving
900
on.
sub count.
Oh, it just drop or go up?
You usually
I
drop
think-
a couple after you do one of these things for some reason.
I figured people would be with me on that. No? Okay. So number 14, who is the most memorable Disney villain? So for this one, I went with Hook. I think Peter Pan was probably one of the first Disney movies that I watched when I was a kid. So like Hook always stuck with me. He just was always that. Not that he was a crazy mean villain, but it was just like, oh, Hook, he's got a hook for a hand. Just kind of that dimension that was kind of weird. But that was I forget what you got. What did you guys say?
I had
I went with my
Cruella
favorite.
de Vil.
Yeah, and I went with my favorite over maybe the most memorable. I went with Dr. Facilier.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I think I might have done the same with Jafar.
Yeah, Princess and the Frog's a great movie. Jafar, yeah. My definite runner-up was Cruella for sure, just because of the whole
That's a
puppy
good one,
aspect.
too.
Yep.
I mean, how mean are you to, steal puppies and try to make a fur coat? Are you? That's just
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Now, if it was cats, you'd be okay, or
What's that?
if it was cats, you'd be okay. Just not doggies.
I'm not going to say if I'm okay with that or not because I don't want anyone to leave.
So moving on to the next question.
Yeah, exactly.
Just sub count just went down again. Number 15, which classic Disney ride is your favorite? Pirates. Gotta go Pirates. I think that was the most memorable for me when I was, when I went in 95. I don't remember 85, obviously, but I'd say Pirates for sure. Would you guys pick for that one?
Haunted Mansion.
Haunted.
Pirates would be a close second.
Yeah,
I picked Pirates for classic as well.
Yeah, I was in between Pirates and Haunted. I wrote both down and then chose Haunted on the spot. But yeah, Pirates definitely brings back memories with the guy's foot hanging down as you go under the bridge.
Yeah,
I remember that when
Yeah.
I was like 6, 7 years old with my cousins, and then to see it 30 years later with PJ, I was like, I cannot believe the foot is still hanging. And
Still there.
But I went with Haunted. I can't get enough of that ride. I love that ride. But you can't go wrong either one.
Yeah. Agreed. That would definitely be on my honorable mention if I made an honorable mention list. Which modern ride? So I'm a little bit ashamed of myself. I went in 2016. We went when my son was 3. My daughter was 6 months. So I did not get to do Mine Train. I think Mine Train was the only one that was open at the time. I don't think Pandora was open yet. And then we went into and my son was trying to get them back for naps and all that good stuff. So we did miss the I missed the fast pass for Flight of Passage. We did have one. I missed it. Shame on me. I still haven't done Mine Train. I do have a fast pass coming up in June, which I'm pumped about. And obviously Toy Story Land, I haven't been there since then, so I haven't done Slinky Dog yet either. So Everest is my favorite right now. Definite close runner-up is Soarin'. I do love Soarin'. However, I have not done it with the new Yeah, with the new scene. I think the last one I did was when they went over the Golden Gate Bridge. So it's been a little while for that one too.
I'm one of those people that likes it better now. The only thing I really miss from the old one is that when you flew over the orange groves, you could smell the oranges. They have different smells in this one, but that's the only part I really miss. I think that's a phenomenal ride. I had 4 on my list. That was one of my 4.
Yeah. And Walt's heading out. Good night, Walt. Appreciate you stopping in. That's awesome. Greg's in here. Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it, buddy. Okay. I think I got just about everybody that's in here.
When I took my son and wife 2 years ago on that May 10th trip, we stayed for, I think it was 12 days, left May 22nd, and I believe Pandora opened, I think, on like the 26th or 27th. So we just missed it, and we weren't pass holders then. So I don't know if they had a pass holders preview, but we were so bummed we missed it by a couple of days. But we ended up going back a couple of months later because we had to go on it. But we were so close.
That was 17, right? Open at 17, right?
17, yeah, May of 17, the end of May. Yep.
Yeah, 'cause I remember when we went in 16, I saw like construction and stuff, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You could kind of see a little bit of the floating rocks and all that fun stuff. But I did get to walk through it when I went in 2017, and we did do the Navi River ride, but I just never got to do the Flight of Passage. So
wow.
I'm hoping that I can pull a Meg on this one and get a fast pass while I'm down there.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty incredible. You guys see that?
So when we, I've been down there twice, and I've gotten a Flight of Passage fast pass on the same day twice. So I'll give you. This was going to be one of our Zips tips, and it worked for us twice. I don't know if you guys know this, but at 8:30, I don't want the chat to know because this is a pretty good secret. I don't want too many people jumping on it. But at
we'll save it until we're off air then.
No, it's okay. Yeah. We can't tease them.
Just text me.
So there was this
keep it
lady,
a secret.
There was this lady. She was like our fairy godmother. We were sitting in Epcot, and she told us this trick, and we were like, yeah, okay. We tried it that same day while we were in line for Soarin', and it worked, and I was floored. So at 8:30, 11:30, and 3:30, they drop fast passes on your My App experience, the Disney app experience. The trick is you have to already have a fast pass booked, and then go in and modify that fast pass, and then keep clicking on
the modified trick. Modify.
So
and you got to keep
I didn't know
refreshing.
about the
and
time
you keep refreshing.
thing.
You keep jumping from like 2:33, 2:33, 3:34, 4:30. Just go back forth. Don't give up. And on those 3 time slots, 8:30, 11:30, and 3:30, it's worked twice for us. So, all right, chat, you're welcome.
Modify thing while I'm standing in line, killing time. Just modify until you get something that you like.
Yeah.
And I can confirm Zip's story as well, so it works for me as well. I was told same thing.
So that's
they hold back so many a day.
Mm-hmm.
And then what they do is like he's saying, they release. It's not many, so you need to be fast. You need it.
Exactly.
And if you get it and you hit it and it doesn't come up, you're like, well, that didn't work. You may have to hit the refresh button 20 times, but it will pop up.
Mm-hmm.
And I've done the same thing. I've gotten them before as well.
So that's an early Zip tip for everyone out there.
Nice. Watch, they'll change your policy because of you.
Everybody's right.
I'll edit this video. I'll edit this video and edit that whole part out.
Yeah, just edit right out.
The secret is ours.
It was funny though, because we were sitting. We were waiting for my wife and son to come out of the bathroom, and I was just sitting there with this lady. It was right near Mouse Gear, and she was like a fairy godmother. She came out of nowhere and just like told us about this, and then she like vanished, and then it worked. I was like, "What was that?"
Nice.
It's crazy.
Disney magic.
Yeah, exactly.
Number 17. What's your favorite Disney music score? I literally put this on in my car when I'm driving sometimes. It's a little crazy, a little weird, but it's awesome. The Pirates Q.
Oh,
Love that. Love that
That's
Q.
Yep.
Yeah, that Q is like just like the low and just the tones in it. It's just so great. Obviously, I'm a big Pirates fan, so I mean, but yeah, you can get through any drive just throwing that on and listen to that for a bit.
I love listening to all the Pirates of the Caribbean movie soundtracks.
Yeah,
yeah, they're good.
yeah. So, and that basically just rolls me into the live action. And I know it was kind of like a little bit debated what was kind of counted towards live action, what didn't. I had to count this because the first Pirates, hands down, was awesome. I mean, was that 2001 or 2000, something like that, came out, and I remember I had to see it opening day just because of the ride, like just growing up with that ride, and I'm like, man, I can't believe they're making a movie. And then of course, of course, when you have the cast that was in it, I mean, who's not going to want to go see that? So,
Absolutely.
hands down, my favorite. So that pretty much wrapped that up. What were you guys? What was your take on those?
I had the same one, the first Pirates.
Yeah,
I actually forgot about the Pirates when I did it. When I did mine, I didn't even think about counting them. It would have made my list had I done, but I wrote down I wrote down 3: the latest Jungle Book, the first original classic Pete's Dragon, which I really love,
That's a great
and then
one.
the live action Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, those are all good.
yeah, that was a good one too. Yeah, I'm super pumped about the Aladdin live action coming out.
Yep.
Was it the 27th?
It's
this month, right?
Right around the corner.
24th, I think. The next
24th.
Friday.
I like
I'm
the
super psyched about
Cinderella one too, only because Rob Stack was in it.
Yes.
King of the North.
Yes. That's a whole nother stream.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God. I know, Steve. I think did you say you were going to do a Game of Thrones stream?
I am.
Because no matter where I am, I want to be on that. I will.
Yeah,
I will
you'll be
leave
there.
Disney to be on that.
It'll be a few weeks after it ends because I don't want to give it away spoilers.
Exactly, yeah.
And we'll talk about it a couple weeks after it ends.
Perfect.
Yeah, I gotta binge watch it because I dropped HBO what it's been 2 years now since the last one came out, so I dropped it a couple years ago, just because of the kids and stuff, and I dropped the ball on that one. So I think what I'll probably do is just buy it for a couple of months, binge watch, and then call it a day. So I'll get caught up though. I'll get caught up on that.
I don't know. I love Game of Thrones so much. I couldn't wait week by week. It's an amazing show. But I almost kind of wish I didn't watch it and got to binge it just because there's so many characters. There's so much to know. And if you could do it all episode after episode after episode, it would make it a lot easier rather than wait a week and be like, oh, wait a minute, who is this? Let's go back. And every time I watch it the second time, I put the subtitles on. Just because I find it, you miss a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a good show to binge. You'll be all set there, Shep.
And Jim just got in the chat here. What's up, Jim?
Yeah.
Oh,
More
Jim,
sunshine,
let's
please.
do a
How's
chat
it
check
going?
on Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Obviously, don't let the
That's
kids.
what I'm doing right now. I just don't have the fancy chat check screen.
Yeah.
So hold on, ready? Chat check.
Just need a piece of paper.
Chat check. Star Wars is a tough one because I mean technically they weren't acquired right by Disney for a while. They weren't.
The
they
first
weren't
3
all
are
part
not
of
Disney. The rest of them are.
Yeah. Okay. And in my opinion, the first 3 were the best. So, 4, 5, 6.
That's still my favorite.
Yeah. So I mean, if it's tough to qualify that as a live action, just because those technically weren't under the Disney brand. But I definitely like the newer ones better than 1, 2, 3. I like the I like where they went back to the dark kind of just the whole like I don't know, filmography, I guess it's probably not a word, but just how they brought back just that darker vision. You know what I mean? I feel like 1, 2, and 3 were just so bright. Everything was just kind of like bright and bubbly. And then, you know, the last couple and even the spinoffs have just been a little bit darker. And, you know, that's just my opinion.
I'm the weird one that has loved every single Star Wars they've put out. I didn't have a problem with any of them.
I'm with you, Steve. I'm the same.
I really, really love the spinoffs. I think Rogue One was a fantastic movie. I think Solo was good. I liked the 3 prequels. My favorite is number 8. My second favorite is number 7. The last 2 that have come out. So even over the originals, I'm just one of those guys that I love it and I like it. I think the reason why I like the last 2 so much better is because they brought back the cast after 30 years, and you could see them.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. They were in my opinion, the 7 and 8 were my favorite 2.
I thought, was it 3?
Yeah, it brought the whole feeling back.
Was it 3 that Obi-Wan and Anakin were fighting over the lava? Was that?
Yes.
That was technically
Yeah.
3, right? Yeah, I love that fight scene. That's a really good one.
And I love that fight scene. I thought from that point on, when that fight scene ended to the end of the movie, it felt really rushed. That was the only thing I had a negative impact on, was that it was like almost like they were trying to wrap up the entire what happens over the next 20 years in one quick 5-minute segment.
Yeah, that's true.
And I wish they would have taken a little more time there.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't dislike them. I just think that the storylines weren't, and just in my opinion, weren't as good as the storylines of the prequels, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, and then even like I said, 7, 8 kind of just it brought the feel back, and it maybe just because the original characters in it, that could be, you know, a valid case, but just bring that, just the whole vibe, the whole feel, kind of just as soon as I saw 7. I was like, all right, they're back. It's back to kind of how it was. And I think it was maybe Dave that said, Rogue One. He might have been the first one that said it. I was a big fan of that too. I thought that was pretty good. The whole storyline, the tie-in, everything was pretty decent. And then
the way that thing ended was, I lost my mind when I saw how that ended.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I guess everyone's dying.
Well, not only that, but just seeing the lightsaber light up from Darth Vader, and then leading that whole scene into A New Hope, and seeing Leia again with R2D2. That was just, I was like, oh, that's how the whole entire thing started. So yeah, it was really cool.
Yep, tied it right in. Yep. Han Solo was pretty decent. You know, probably could have been a little bit better. But I mean, I don't know, if you're a Star Wars fan, which you guys are, you're gonna love it anyway. Doesn't matter. It's just the whole point of Star Wars. So that's my opinion on that. So
I loved how they brought in the dice in that, so you could kind of get what the dice were all about.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, I thought they did a great job explaining the whole story and the Kessel Run and all that. And I know I don't understand. I mean, I got to understand what's wrong with Star Wars fans today, where they keep bashing on all these movies. I think they're incredible, and they tie stories together, and they tell you how we got to this point. And I don't get all the hate on them, but I thought that was incredible.
And Emily Clark was in that.
Yes, my Dragon Queen. Yes, yes.
Very true. Have you guys ever dived into the? I mean, I got a buddy of mine who literally knows everything about anything, all prior to even number 1. I mean, he's read all the like the stories, Star Wars stories, everything that's led up to even Star Wars 1. You guys ever gotten any involved in that?
I haven't.
I had a buddy that did read some reading too, and he wanted. I don't want to know any of the stories that happened before. I don't want to know any stories that happened past, because I want to know. The only thing he ever got to tell me was after he said, "Yeah, Star Wars goes on way past." It was 4, 5, and 6. So it goes on way past that. You start focusing on Luke and Leia's kids or something, and it's like, stop. One day they're going to do these movies, and I don't want to know anything about them. So I stopped him before he told me anything about them.
PTV's out of here.
Yeah.
See you, Pepper Tree.
Yeah. I was surprised. Oh, have a great night, PTV. Thanks, guys, for coming. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was surprised. I love Star Wars since I was a kid, and I had no clue about all the stuff before, all these Star Wars stories. And I mean, you can get the books on Amazon and all that stuff, but he's so knowledgeable. He started spitting off all these Sith Lords and everything about. It's
Nice.
pretty impressive, actually.
Not
But
to
I don't know
interrupt
if
you,
guys
but
had any.
Arjon's just
Arjon.
walked into your stream.
Arjon, hey, wow, no kidding. The legend. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. That's great. I threw a little wrench next to him. It's just customary. You got to put a wrench next to him.
Yes. Arjon's is the man.
What's up, Johns?
That's awesome.
Arjon's is getting closer to 800. We need to get Arjon's to 1,000 too, because he's going to live.
Can't wait for that stream.
So.
No, I got a question for Odd Johns because I asked him, I think, on another live stream. He didn't answer me. Were you the one that took my picture with Josh and Jenna when we were at Hollywood Studios? Because I can't believe I didn't get my picture with you if that was you.
I hope it was.
Because I was watching the replay of it, and I'm like, I think that was Odd John. I was so starstruck by Josh and Jenna that I just gave my phone to anybody, and then I'm like,
take
oh
this
my God.
picture.
I think it was Odd John.
I think you were just so starstruck at Arjon's that you're just like, here's a camera.
Yeah, take my phone. So I'm dying to find out if that was him or not. Hopefully, I'll get to see you on this trip, Odd Johns.
There's some big money. He's got the live stream at 1,000, right? We got Walt's 1,500. He's got to do the TOT.
Yes, I cannot wait for that.
That's going to be epic.
I know he's going to, and I hope he does. But I know he's going to scream like a little girl, and I want to film every bit of it right next to him. It's going to be so fun.
I think one of the chats that was one of his live streams. Me and Zipper going back and forth. How we got to have like 4 cameras. We got to have every reaction possible.
Yes.
So one of the front, like someone's gonna miss the ride. They're just getting full front. Someone from the back, from the 2 sides, like 360.
I love him to death, and I would never ever wish anything on him. But I gotta see this.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was Odd John. He just said it. He said it was. So that's pretty awesome. Odd John touched my iPhone. That was pretty cool.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome. Good deal.
Excuse me, sir. Can you hold this
I'm
while you take a picture with these guys?
That's I'm super pumped. He came in. That's awesome. Thanks so much, Richard, and everyone. It's been amazing.
Still got 18 people
fun
here.
That's awesome.
Wow.
So I've actually gotten in
deal.
touch with 3. I don't want to ruin it, so I'm not going to tell you who it is. But 3 YouTubers for my trip that I'm going to be hooking up with and either getting pictures, a little vlog, or just actually hanging out with. So I think you guys know Meg was one of them that might happen Saturday morning. But the other 2 are pretty big. And,
I know.
And it's not Resort TV 1. So
I know. No spoilers.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Shep, you know one of them. Yeah. So, but I got in touch with another one today.
Yeah, I probably know both of them.
Maybe. Yep. One of them is going to be at the Typhoon Lagoon pass holders event Saturday night. So that's going to be pretty cool.
Awesome.
That's their first ever time they're doing this Typhoon Lagoon pass holders night. So I don't know what it's all about. I don't know if they're going to have like characters or different food, or we've only been to Blizzard Beach anyway, so this is going to be all new for us anyway.
You're going to do a review, right, of the whole experience? Because
I'm definitely going to try. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try vlogging it. I'm probably not going to go live stream. I'll vlog a little bit of that and see what I can get. I don't have any waterproof GoPros or cameras, so
I would guess they won't let you film it either, but because of the people in bathing suits and stuff. But
I know I did see a couple. I've watched a couple of streams before when people have gone live there. But
Really?
yeah, I don't know if I'd want to do that though. So maybe vlog a little bit, and
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
What time does it start at?
It's 4 to 8. Or it's 4 to 8 because we're going to Disney Springs after that. So
Yeah. I can't wait to see what you come up with.
Yeah, I have a lot of good ideas. My head's spinning, my wheels are turning. So when I start thinking of things and I start doing a little outline, that's when I usually do my best vlogs. And that's why the Splash Mountain one I thought was pretty good, just because I had an idea of what I wanted to do and what I wanted to take shots of before I even got there.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of new to the whole thing. I just was videotaping my kid this whole time and in our trips, and I'm like, I want to start putting little YouTube videos together, and I'm having a blast. So, and now I get to meet all of you guys too, so that's even better.
That's the best part about it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And PJ's new BFF, Steve. I think he was talking about you. Yeah, I think he was talking about you to his kids in school. I think you're like known in his school now too. So you might get some subscribers. You might get some 7-year-old subscribers.
Just keep in mind, only 4 people to a team in Fortnite. That's it. So
I gotcha.
Amy's in here. How's it going, Amy? AJC Magic.
Hi, Amy.
How's it going?
She's great. I see AJC Magic TV, Amy, on everything. She's everywhere. She's
huge
awesome.
supporter.
Yeah, you know what? Too, I wanted to touch on that, just about this community and like the group of people that you meet. I mean, we've all known each other couple months now, and it's. Have you guys ever watched the documentary that came out, Dream Finders?
I have not.
On YouTube. All right, check that out. It's got it came out in like maybe 2015ish in the ballpark. It's got like Lou Mangello, Big Fat Panda, couple like the original kind of crew that started a lot of the social media kind of blitz with Disney. But it's funny to kind of they document and kind of they all met through this kind of platform back in like the early 2000s through like podcasting and just emailing and it's truly amazing how the community just grows and like the friendships you build from Disney. You know what I mean? It's just this one place brings everybody together and it's amazing. But I definitely recommend that. Just a little plug for them. I mean, I don't know them. I've never talked to them, but it was something I watched back in like 2016, 20 in that ballpark. Dream Finders.
Is it on Netflix or?
No, it's on YouTube.
Oh, it is on YouTube. Okay.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Yep. So yeah, type in Dream Finders. It should be in there, but it's pretty cool little documentary. It's about an hour or so long. But it definitely shows like kind of how the community just grows and like how you just meet people and, you know, all of a sudden here we are live streaming on a random Wednesday at 10 o'clock at night, you know?
And Jim from More Sense Please says he's seen that.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
It's great. Right, Jim? I mean, it was pretty well, you know, it was like a professionally produced type of you know, film. So it's done really well. But there's a lot of big players in it that are just huge names right now in the Disney community. But it's pretty cool. I recommend it. And again, like I said, it just shows like how far back, you know, since the internet, you know, since all this social media stuff came out, how quickly you can just gain friendships and watch this community grow. It's pretty crazy.
How long have you guys all been on?
Yes, Stacy.
How long have you guys all been on YouTube, watching streams or going live? Chris, Steve, Jeff.
I've known some of these people for over a year now. I've been on for a year and a half.
Okay.
I started watching last February, just to plan for my trip coming up in that. I think we went in October, I think it was. So, and then my nieces really got into the toys openings, the unboxings, and the youngest one would sit there and we'd have fake openings, and she was like, "Let's make a movie." And I'd sit on one side, she'd sit on the other, just like we watch everybody else. And I thought, why not film this and throw it on and see what happens? And so we did a lot of toy unboxings and openings early on. I have over 200 videos that are not uploaded.
Oh wow!
Yeah, we went through and crazy one, and just for first 2 months, we went through and got everything we could get. We just made movie after movie after movie. Now, I didn't even have time to edit them all, but we've obviously shifted focus from that. But I joined YouTube. I think like it says June 28th or something like that. I didn't put my first video on until July 8th, I think. So, so realistically, from July 8th on is when I've been on YouTube.
Just a side note, me too, Zip. I saw the comment. Me too. You gotta get me one too. And Rob Fuzz, what's up, buddy? He's back on. Yeah, we're still going.
Rob's my other partner channel.
You got an all-star team there.
Yeah, you guys do a great job. Absolutely great job. And I started watching. I mean, I've been watching YouTube for a long time, but more. I didn't know YouTube actually had like shows, like people did shows until about 2016. I think is when I started watching like Justin Scard and Adam the Woo, probably right around that time, 2016, because I was doing some Disney research, and I literally had no clue what the platform was all about. I'd go on and type in, like, you remember those like Ultimate Disney shows that came out in like the 2000s, early 2000s? I don't even know. It was like a national network channel. It was called like Ultimate Disney and like Behind the Scenes Disney and this, that, and the other thing Disney. You got to check those out too. I mean, you guys are in the dark here. Check out. And then that's how I found the other ones. And then it was early. Well, I guess it was probably the summer 2017 that I started watching Resort TV 1. Wasn't too long after that he actually got started. I think he got started in like 2017 in around April or so. So it's probably about the late summer when I started watching it. I didn't know anything about commenting. I was just kind of like, I just kind of watched it on my TV. And I didn't even probably start commenting and stuff, getting active in his until like last summer. Probably like July-ish or so is when I really started getting active on his channel. But
good night, R. Johns.
Pretty amazing. R. Johns, thanks so much for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Later, R. Johns.
I have a similar story like that, except to the live stream part, except mine was about the same time. It was last February when we started watching. We would watch reviews where people would have gone and we would see the ride, or we would see the dining review, because that's how we picked up places we wanted to go to eat. And then I came across Resort TV 1, and I thought, well, let's watch this. They got a lot of viewers. Let's see what's going on. I turned it on. It said live. I said, well, how are they live? Well, I didn't know that was a thing. I started watching it, and I thought, well, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Why would I want to watch somebody walk around talking to people? And then I actually gave it a shot, and I was like, oh my, this is so awesome. I don't know. I almost gave up on it because I didn't know what it was about, and turned out to be one of the greatest things in my life.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, same with us. When we went to Disney in 2017 and started getting obsessed, my wife just, as soon as we got home, had to stop planning another Disney trip. She's just like, I don't, my life's not complete unless I'm planning fast passes and dining reservations. Yep. And then all of a sudden we just started falling asleep to anything Disney on TV. And that AJ's was it Disney Food DFB guy, the AJ, yeah. She's awesome, and so we watch all her stuff, and then Tim Tracker and everybody, and then we fell into Resort TV 1, and then you guys, and it just blossomed like that. And I just can't believe I didn't even know this world existed. I mean, I would go on YouTube for like something golf related or anything just to watch a video or music or anything, but I didn't know this existed, and I'm so. I
started going on YouTube to find out how to fix my car. So
yeah,
it shows you step-by-step instructions.
Yep.
Yeah, I actually
that was the biggest thing that I thought.
I went on
Go
YouTube
ahead.
right before PJ and Steve started playing because he wanted to play on a different TV, and I had no idea how to hook his Nintendo Switch up to the TV because I was missing a plug. So I started YouTube and how to fix it, and
Nice.
and then we couldn't end up doing the Switch anyway. But Xbox worked fine, right, Steve?
Yeah, oh yeah, Xbox is great.
Good deal.
This was great. Can we invite Rob Fuzz on this show real quick?
Yeah, if he's down, I can send a link to him. So, I mean, what's yours? I'm in no rush. Whatever you guys want to do. If you guys are good to go, if
I
he
can
wants
stay
to
on for
jump on.
another 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, I got about that much.
I don't sleep, so whenever.
Dougie in disguise.
I should be packing for Disney, but
You guys actually leave tomorrow, or you leave Saturday morning?
No, we leave Friday. Friday
Or,
afternoon.
I'm sorry, that's what I meant. Friday or Saturday.
Yeah, we leave Friday afternoon. We get there kind of late Friday night, so I was hoping I could bump in to see if Resort TV 1 was around or whatever at one of the parks. But we're gonna get in, probably settle in, and then hit Hollywood Studios first thing Saturday morning, and then start our trip.
All right, so I just sent the link to Rob if he wants to jump on.
I absolutely love Rob's lighting in his little studio there.
Where he changes the colors.
Oh my God, yeah. Well, anything. I mean, I got my bald head shining on this light. I got to do something. We got to fix up something, or I have to wear a hat.
Well, Rob, I've learned a lot of my technical stuff from Rob of how, the equipment to use and how to set it up, and he's got a lot of knowledge there.
He
And
does. I've actually messaged him. He's been sending me Amazon links and stuff too. So yeah, he's great. Yeah, hopefully he pops on for a minute.
I'm going to extend this also to Dave. Dave's supposed to be editing videos and getting fast passes ready. So I'm going to go ahead and send that to him too and see if he wants to procrastinate longer.
This could be an epic pub talk part 2.
Yeah. Yeah, when I went to Disney, I've always taken a camera and I've always taken pictures. I always take 3,000 to 4,000 pictures when we go. I always record as much video as possible. And this time when I joined in, like I said, around July, I went down there. Jim's reason I'm responding. Jim said he was been annual pass since 2013 and didn't record anything until 2016. I went down there and didn't know what I was doing. I was just filming stuff and converted that into the things I'm posting now. So this time I'm going with the intent of knowing a little bit better, I think, what I'm doing. So it should be a lot better.
I know. So that's the same with me. I started vlogging. I took so many videos my first 6-7 trips, but my camera, my phone was all, vertical instead of horizontal, and like little things like that. I felt like, I could have been all the resorts that we've gone to. I could have did little resort reviews, but hey, it's all right. You live and you learn.
Yep.
And I'm happy where we're at. There he is.
Hey, Rob.
Patrick knows I can't refuse a go hangout invitation.
I will never say no.
Can't believe you guys are still on. You guys are maniacs.
PJ, wake up.
Is this the Shed family's first live stream?
It absolutely is, yeah.
I have to be part of that. So,
and like 10 o'clock, I was like, oh, this is going to be brutal. There's going to be nobody awake. I'm going to get like 4 people. So I'm like, Steve,
awesome.
Chris, you got to come on with me. I can't be alone in this room.
My son had his confirmation today. So I don't know.
How'd that go?
It went really, really well. Like they had it at like 4:30 on like a Wednesday. It's like the worst time. A lot of my family's from I live in New York, Long Island, and my family's from Jersey, so they had a lot of them came out and everything. So it was really nice, and went out to a nice dinner and everything. I just got home, so it was just unwinding. So. Thanks, guys.
Can you do us a favor and change the color of your light?
I heard you guys saying that, and my phone's upstairs. Yeah, I use the Philips Hue, so the links. I got to put the links below. So I heard you guys talking. I did give Patrick the thing before, so the link to it. Thank you. see, is it working? It's on my phone, and I realized as you guys were saying it, I'm like, yeah, now they want the colors. I'm not going to be able to.
You're kind
I'm
of
not going to be able to
disappointed
come
now.
through. Oh, these bulbs aren't cheap. And I came down to my office today, and I have 2 extra bulbs. I was adding more lights. These are the bulbs, and unfortunately, one broke, so I was not happy. One of my kids must have smashed it or something. But whatever.
Is that how you're using it, as the color bulbs, and you use the program to change the colors?
Yeah,
Really?
it has the app, and then you put it on. It's mainly on my phone. It just says it's unable to connect. I think I got to set. If you give me a sec, I'll go get my phone. If you guys want to wait a sec. So.
Oh, I'll wait.
There's Brad. Hey, Dave's coming in here too.
Hey,
What's up,
Talk to-
Dave?
Talk to
I
Dave.
don't
I'll
think
be
we're
right
going
back.
anywhere. Yes.
What up, Dave?
I knew he'd procrastinate.
What is kicking, gentlemen?
How are you, buddy?
There he is.
I'm here. Am I here?
You're here.
you look
You're
here.
here.
You might not all be. You might not be all here, but you're here.
Oh, I'm nowhere all here.
You are present.
I'm present. I am good.
I feel like someone's going to scare you from behind those shades.
These?
Those look like creepy shades.
Those are kind of creepy shades.
Don't open them.
See, I saw
So-
Dave
So
getting
yeah,
at
in.
least, sorry, I
You
had
still there? You
I had
still
the
there?
audio on. That's my bad. So
Oh, there you go.
at
Did
least
you get any fast passes picked up?
no, not at all.
No.
I've been putting this off for like 2 weeks, and it's ridiculous. And my Excel spreadsheet is not filled out, and I'm pretty upset about it.
I missed that whole conversation. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Rob, what's up,
What's
man?
going on, bud?
Oh, it's a lovely evening. Lovely evening. Got my grass mowed. You know, hashtag adulting.
Oh, it's like I don't know if it's the same as you, but it's like the first day it hasn't rained in like a month for us here in Mass.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
boat, dude.
Yeah, we had a beautiful day for the confirmation, and of course we're walking out, and it started raining. I'm like, you got to be kidding me! It was like a beautiful day today. Still rained. Damn you, rain. Zippity doo dad, zippity yay. Every time I see that logo, I start singing that. And I wish you a happy birthday too.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
I'm going for a record, Patrick. So I got blue. Any requests for colors, by the way? I'm
No,
sorry.
that's good.
I like that green one that you put up for St. Patty's Day.
Green. Yeah, so you just kind of dial it in. There's the colors. Yeah, it's awesome. If you guys don't have,
Is it all
now
the same
everyone's
bulb?
gonna have colored backgrounds. So I'm an innovator. Like it just helps you. Yeah, then you just kind of change it over. Oh, if I can. There it goes. That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, there's all different kind of things. That was just the starter kit I sent you, Patrick. But it's cool. I like it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was saying with my bald head, I'm going to have to start either wearing a hat or get in the Rob Fuzz game.
But hold on a sec. PJ, I need a beer. I need a beer, PJ.
He is right next door. I might wake
Dude,
him up.
Don't wake him up.
No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know if you guys all saw that. Well, half of you guys were there, but
It was fun.
the legendary.
Weren't we all there?
I think they're all there.
We're all- hey, Chris. I didn't even-
What's up, Rob?
Chris. It's Steve. All you guys. Let's go. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
sound tired, Rob.
yeah, I'm beat. Just running. You know how it is. Just running around like a maniac all day. So my brother telling me he's home. So back in Jersey. Oops. That's my thing. So
Yeah, I thought I was going to fall asleep on the stream. I've slept like 4 hours in the last, I don't know, 38 anyway.
Wow. And you're still streaming at 10 and whatever time it is, 11:15 at night.
Yeah, that's
I think we're all on the East
New to
Coast.
me.
Too. That's the funny thing. We're not even on the West Coast. Or well, Steve, what time? You're the hour? Well, Steve,
I'm
what
Eastern.
time?
I'm Eastern.
Yeah, you're Eastern. What are you talking about? Yeah. So,
Steve, you guys are EST right now, right?
Yeah, we're always EST. We used to not move at all. We had our own little time zone. We didn't want anybody else to be a part of.
Right.
So, and then we finally got our governor in here that really pushed for it, and we finally got changed and got put on the Eastern, which I would hate Central Time, but because everything I do is based on Eastern Time, so I'm glad we're on Eastern.
Yes. Me too.
I got the weirdest recommendations on YouTube today. Like this is like bizarre, like the Avengers from 1978 parody clip and Chewbacca talking and like Star Wars, like fake behind this. Like I don't know what I watched, but I got the weirdest recommendations today. I don't know what's going on.
The only thing I'm getting recommended is Disney Dan videos because they've been running in the background of everything.
Me too. I gotta
He's got to be pretty close because I've been running them too.
Gotta get the hours up.
I talked to him, or I texted him today. Here, he gave me.
He's
So
not.
it was like 2,900, 21 and
Which is
change.
painful. It's so like. Can I tell you a story about the Disney Dan thing? Love Disney Dan. He's now my partner channel. Steve's my partner channel. Thanks for mentioning me before, Steve. And you know, when they first hit that whole hour stupid thing, right? Whatever. Like Morty and this kid Ben Lawrence, my friend, like they needed their hours and they were right on the cusp and they had their things and everything and they were trying to get the hours and everything. And I probably shouldn't say this. YouTube's probably going to get pissed at us, but I played their videos. I had that Ben Lawrence. I had his stream. I had like 35 streams going at once or something like that, and he would gain all these hours like really, really quick. And then like the deadline passed, and then people got their hours and everything. And then you know some people I knew got their hours later on, and for some reason they tightened the ropes a little bit more. And then like I had to get my hours too, and I don't know. I was just playing those home movies, and I was streaming for hours at end and everything, and everyone was stood behind me and everything, and I got my hours, which was great and everything. And that was like the second wave, and then like this third wave, this new recent wave. I don't know, like you, Dave, you've been playing his videos. I've been playing it. Like I gave the kid, I don't know, I gave Dan. I can't even imagine. I like have been playing his videos too, and it just. He's like, yeah, I got 10 more hours.
It baffles me that he's not hit his hours.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I got like 10 more hours. I'm like, I gave you like 30 hours. I don't know how you not only get 30. Like,
That's where I'm at. I'm like, I did the math and I'm like, dude, it was like three tabs a day straight. I'm like, how is that not?
Do they monitor
72
like
hours?
the same person watching the same videos over and over? Will they stop?
So I have heard they monitor it off the same device. I don't know if it's how they can do that, but I have heard that you have to run if you want to do it differently. You got to run it on your iPad, on your phone, on your
that's
computer.
what I doing. Like my Apple TV, my iPad for him,
Okay.
and my computer. Yeah. I have like a VPN, and I have my other account. Like I have my Drop That Rope account I've been playing it on, and my account. I don't know. I'm trying to help him out. So
All right. Well, the other thing is that it's
Yeah, I wonder if they can go off the IP address. You know, once they
I think they would, yeah.
Once they see it's all on the same IP address.
Yeah, and Steve's next. I'm gonna have to start playing his hours too.
I got a long way to go.
And that's the thing. The other thing is that like it's rolling 365. So
Yeah,
if
every
you're
366 gets dropped off.
yeah, exactly. So
Dave, I'm waiting for the Scream mask to come through that window.
yeah, I know, man. Right?
and by the bizarre viewings and stuff, I lost like 6 subscribers today. Like, did you guys lose any subscribers?
I gained 7, so I might have got yours 6 and one more.
What the heck?
I lost 4 today.
I do have this cool app. It's called YT Tracker.
I have it too.
I actually bought it because I don't know. I just wanted to support the guy, but yeah, it told me I lost subscribers today. So -6. But I have 7,050 hours, which is great. So
nice.
And I hit the 100,000 views. I think you guys saw that. So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
that's huge.
That's what we're sitting here with. We're over 4K watch hours. So we just got to get to.
Nice.
That's odd that in my opinion, it's easier to get the subs than it is the watch hours. For me, anyways, I'm almost to 1,000 now, but I'm only just barely halfway across the 4,000 hours. So
yeah, we're at
Steve,
200.
a lot of your videos were really short. I think that was part of your problem. I think we discussed that.
I've only been live streaming for about 7 weeks, and when you start out, obviously, I think my second year would be better than my first year because when you start out, obviously nobody knows you. You don't have any content. You don't have any of that kind of stuff. So my watch time early on is really bad, like real bad.
I mean, this is this is our this is off of YouTube, but this is our 365, right? So
Yeah. That's kind of like what mine looks like.
So, but we had, and it's funny because one of the, and I know you guys were sharing this story earlier, so if I'm digressing, just tell me to shut up. But we kind of got into this. We put a video of Dawson up from 2015 where he met Gaston, right? And it was literally just for friends to see. And about 2 years later, we looked, and it had like 60,000 views.
It's funny. You never know. But that's a separate channel?
No, it's this channel.
Oh, okay.
It's if you go and look and go to most viewed, it'll pop up. It's Dawson and Gaston. And I mean, it was like, I don't know how it even hit, because it had no SEO at all. I don't think I put a single tag in the darn thing. I don't even know if there was a description. Like, I have no clue.
Cracks me up. My biggest video was
that could be the trick to beat the algorithm.
You're right.
Do nothing.
my biggest video was in Japanese. It was the castle tour, the Cinderella castle tour. That was my biggest videos. 11,000 views. That's not a lot, but now my latest one is the Universal Studios tour from 1995. I don't know. That's
fantastic.
17,000 views. People use my videos a lot, and they fairly use my links and everything. So that really helps too. So, like who used it here? Like I forget who used it. Defunct Land, and I think Defunct Land used my videos, and he linked it, which was nice. I sent a message to him. Expedition Theme Park too. Sam used it. I told Sam, whatever you want to use my videos, go ahead. You guys could use them. So my extinct. I have so much footage. I got to get back into that.
Sorry, guys. We had, I mean, the most popular videos that pop up, or I'm sorry, the best producing one, or best watchment ones, right? 2 of them were Bippity Boppity Boutique.
Oh, that's the one you just did?
No. From last year, probably November. It's the same footage. One was cut into an actual like daily trip vlog, and then like 2 weeks later, there had nothing had really happened yet, we released the entire Bippity Boppity experience uncut. And the vlog hit. It went over 10,000 views, and then literally 2 weeks later, the uncut hit, and they were recommending each other, and they were both getting recommended from a couple other Bippity Boppity Boutique deals. It's everything that has hit has been hair focused or reaction video, which is surprising. Movie reaction videos
they're huge.
Crazy.
Yeah, they can take off.
Crazy.
Hey, Jim with More Sunshine Please is heading out, guys.
Later, Jim. Have a great
Jim,
evening.
have a great night. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah,
Sorry, I didn't mean to make this talk shop. That's not why.
No, that's fine.
So
I'm excited. My Splash Mountain's 12 away from 500.
Your Splash,
Because that's good.
that might be one of the best Splash Mountain riders I've seen. Honestly, he did a really good job.
You did a really good job. Patrick,
Thank you.
do a lot of that 4K, POV right in the front videos next time when you go down this week. I think you'll hit really good with those, and you'll get some more content and everything.
I can't believe how long they take to upload to YouTube, though, 4Ks.
Yeah.
It was like 14 hours, I think, one of them.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Well, that's a lot of Ks. So
I don't know. I bought all these cameras, and I'm literally sitting here. I got the GoPro Black, and I could do 4K. And these and I have a MacBook Pro, nice computer and everything. It's just so tough to deal with 4K footage. I don't know. For me, at least, I don't know.
Now, Dave, Brandy did the resort. She was with Jenna, right, for the dessert party.
Yeah,
because we've done the dessert party twice, and I think we were going to vlog. We're going again Sunday night, so we were going to try to do something a little bit different and vlog that.
Yeah, go for it, man. That's the first dessert party we've done.
Oh my God, I loved it just because of the
I
crowd.
haven't done it. So.
Good night.
Yeah.
It beats the crowds where you don't have to like scramble to get to or either a ride or leave the park, or you get in that little plaza area where they rope you off, and
Right.
oh my god, it's like takes a lot of the anxiety out of it.
They said they said they had a blast. I mean, historically, we don't watch fireworks from Main Street. It's either Liberty Square or like Tomorrowland Bridge. Like I don't even fight really. Either that or honestly Poly Beach. Get a Lapu Lapu and walk down. It's better.
We actually watched them once right when we got off Thunder Mountain in that little corner where they have that
That's a great spot.
yeah, that where they have the photographer for the cast member there, and the fireworks are amazing there. I mean, you don't get the castle at all, but the fireworks are right on top of you.
If you want one of the best random spots to watch it, it's the Tangled bathrooms.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's almost like 360 at that point because you're getting it from the castle and the fireworks are to your left.
Wow. That's good to know.
That's funny. And you can go bathroom.
It's just someplace different, right? You know what I'm saying? Because everyone rushes to Main Street, and then you get stuck in the crowds.
Yep.
Frankly, if you're back there, then you can just kind of mosey right down around and get on Big Thunder Mountain and splash like 10 times before for the end of the evening. So who all is down in August? Because I'm trying to make a Venn diagram right here.
Yeah,
I am.
I think we all are except for Rob, I believe.
Yeah, I was watching Modern Family, and there's the one where the girl got married who was pregnant, and the guy's father has this, like, I don't know what it is. It's like a pole, and there's an iPad on top, and the guy's face is there, and he could move. That's what I wanted. Steve, can you think you could bring him down?
That'd be awesome. I know what you're talking about.
Like the Sheldon robot from
exactly.
Yes.
It's the same thing to Sheldon. I want to be one of those guys.
Well, Steve, I've decided that I'm going to be in line on the 28th at like 7:30 p.m.
Nice. Now, not to. I was able to change. Walt, Melissa, and I have reservations for dinner, and then I was able to get them to move them to lunch at 12:35.
Nice.
And this week I called it. I was able to get them to move them to breakfast at 8 o'clock or 8:10. So, so at the very least, we're getting in early
on
the 29th. I'm still gonna be in line on the 28th.
Well, the thing is the 8:10, like park opens at 6, dude.
Yeah. Oh no. That's what I said. But what I'm saying is though, if there's so many people in line ahead of us on the night before, because you were talking about people standing in line the 27th.
Well, that's what Disney's preparing for. Yeah, I'm with you. I actually looked after you said that on your live stream. I don't know if it was last week or whatever. I actually looked, and there isn't a single reservation available on the 29th at Hollywood Studios.
I had been refreshing for about a week to get that one reservation to move.
Yeah. So I was debating, like
you said, I'm not getting in there for that 10 o'clock reservation. So
no,
unless they let me
in line the night before though.
I'm legit bringing a backpack with enough batteries, water, and snacks.
I'm so fascinated with this attack plan. I want
it's happening.
So here's the best part. I've been trying to get other people to commit to it, and Dave's the first one that's committing, and so I'm excited.
I'm 100% committed. I fly in the 28th, and
nice.
Like semi early. I should be in by 10:30. So I figure if I can get there, get over to the hotel, get freshened up.
What hotel yet?
All Star something.
One of the
sports, I think.
That's where I'm at too.
Where I'm at.
Yeah, it was
party.
It'll be a party at sports.
So jealous.
Is it really?
Meet in the foosball courtyard.
So jealous.
That picture needs to happen. We need to be. Yeah.
I'll be hanging out at Saratoga Springs by myself.
You can come hang out. You can come out and hang out with us, and then go back at night later.
Hopefully riding the gondolas.
All I want to do is get into Galaxy's Edge, obviously, but be done at a reasonable hour, and then go directly to Food and Wine and just spend the next 36 hours at Food and Wine, and then I'm out.
Are you going by yourself, Dave, or are you going with the fam?
No, it's just me. It's just me, which is why I have any possibility of sitting in line with Steve.
Yes.
Dude, we're live streaming half of this. You know that, right?
I was going to say I would watch that all night.
We're gonna play, I got the cards ready. I literally have 8 power banks of my own that'll charge my phone 4 times each. I've got I bought 8 more batteries this week for my which I already had 8. So now I've got 16 batteries for my cameras. I'm ready to go.
It's crazy.
Rob, that's a partner channel right there, Rob.
What's a what?
That's a partner channel right there, Steve.
Yeah.
He's going to be killing it.
And he did all of it through your affiliate link, Rob.
See, yeah, exactly. When I agreed to be, Steve and I agreed to be partner channels, he has to put in at least a 15-hour live stream from Galaxy's Edge, right, Steve?
Yes, in the contract.
All right, so okay, I'll see if I put the bar high. Steve, can we do maybe a half-hour live stream? Can you?
We're gonna live stream as much as possible
to my channel, to my channel as well.
Yeah, to your channel.
Just for a little bit, if you could.
If it's available, because I'm hearing rumors that it's not going to work. I'm hearing rumors that you're not going to be able to live stream either. But I will do everything possible to do it.
All right.
Well, I think it's going to be so packed and so much data that it's just going to be metered.
Yep.
I mean, I'm serious, Steve. I'm planning at 8:00 or whatever time we get in line. It's like, hey, welcome to the line stream, and that's it.
Can I make a suggestion? Can I make a suggestion, guys? Can you dual film everything, like a regular camera, and try live streaming it that way? Like that, whatever.
I did that on my last trip.
Yeah,
I'm planning on having both.
Possible.
I'm vlogging the crap out of it.
I'm gonna tell you what, like I love, and no one's really stole this idea much, but I love filming the experience and not even worrying about live streaming. And I'm going to do this on my cruise when I go to Spain in August. I'm going to film it. Then when I come back, like the sail away, I'm just going to show it's not as exciting, of course, but that way, just the connections and the
people can know what they're missing.
Yeah. And then I'm going to live stream like a 2-hour live stream of the sail away, after I filmed it and everything after the fact. So.
Yeah, half of it for me is getting to meet these guys and stay. And that's when we're gonna bond. When you stand in line with somebody for 10 hours, you bond.
So Steve, I may have one dude in tow who is actually a neighbor of mine, like literally in my development, who is as big of a Disney fan as all of us, but isn't in like the vlogging community at all. So our kids go to the same like preschool, get on the bus place, and I just walk up to him and I go, yo, I have a room for Galaxy's Edge. And he's like, oh really? So he's like trading as many as my one buddy says. He collects marbles from his wife so that he can then turn them in to actually go to these things. So he's cashed them all in. Exactly. He's attempting to negotiate. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, I honestly, so it's everyone here but Rob, I can put 4 people in that room. All you got to do is get a flight.
I'm in. So I got miles. I'm flying to Spain and San Paulo, so I got a lot of miles.
That's enough miles, right?
Yeah.
Rob, we'll get a bunk bed going on, and PJ and you can play Xbox all night in the bunk bed.
That kid's awesome.
Hey, Maya's in the most, so I just want to give her a shout out. They're dropping links galore in the chat right now for everybody.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
So thank you so much.
Yeah, they're awesome people. Awesome people.
Guys, don't forget May 20th. I'm doing another in 5 days from now. It's a Monday night. I want you guys are invited. We're doing another open bar. So
what time are you kicking that off, boss?
Early, 5 to 8, because Steve goes on at 8. So I don't want to kick into my new partner.
Got it.
So.
I'm gonna have a rough week that week, Rob. I'm taking off early that Monday.
Oh, okay.
I'm on a half a day on Tuesday, and I'm taking off early on Friday as well. So
you're gonna be on?
I'm gonna be there. So
good.
What day was that?
I'll be in the
20th,
Magic Kingdom
next Monday.
if I can live stream from there. I'll jump on
Ooh, nice. On the 20th.
on the 20th. Yeah.
Sweet. But I think I'm gonna because you got that last one I did. That one did killer. Can only do 10 people at once. So like the regulars get to stay. I think I'm gonna shift people like 30 minutes or something. I don't know. So we have one open slot or something. So I don't know. We got to figure out something. But it was
Save me 7:30. I got a meeting at 6, but I should be home by
Yeah,
7.
no problem. It was so I had 18 people, including PJ. And,
Oh man,
including PJ and
that thumbnail was
Zippity.
like epic.
It's funny. Yeah. So I'm gonna go for the record, more than 18. So you guys are all invited. So.
That thumbnail is hilarious because it's like Meg Dead Nut Center, and then like, just like all these dudes, and
She
it's
got
like,
mad at me. She didn't want to be in the thumbnail, and I put her in. She's like, "Oh, I made the thumbnail anyway." I'm like, "She's like like a whole bunch of dudes, and we have this pretty girl in the middle." So I'm like, "She looks great." So she was alright with it. But my favorite line of the night was two favorite moments was when Patrick was yelling at PJ for the beer for the third, fourth time, which was great, and then I think Dave said all the pictures on the bottom looks like Steve's back of Steve's wall there. Did you say that, Dave? That was so
I don't know.
I think it was Jim with more sunshine. Please.
it was Jim. Yeah, Jim.
He said all of our pictures across look like we belong on a shelf behind me. So
That's it. My favorite line was because no one in London lies.
Oh, that was the third funny line. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I've corrupted Steve too. He's on the Xbox dark side, by the way. So.
yes, I have.
What are you
If
playing on
anyone out
Xbox?
there want to play with us? We play games on Xbox. We have a lot of fun. We're a big Call of Duty Black Ops gamers now. Which I'm not a gamer, which is kind of fun. And by the way, I suck. Steve's better than me, and I haven't even played with him yet. So because he's played before. So. But come on, it's so much fun.
So what you're telling me is I got to go buy an Xbox S.
I think you might have to.
Well, Dawson's birthday is Wednesday, so I could probably pull it
Perfect.
off.
Hey, Chris, am I joining you in the truck again, or that was just a one-time thing?
Yeah, you're welcome back on.
But
Oh,
you have to
Chris
bring
is
your
live.
laptop, though, right?
I need the laptop though.
That's what the sucky part, but that was fun. I like coming. I was the only person in the truck, the only guest in the truck.
Yep, that's the only one and only.
That's my time. Like I could always live stream during the day. So if you ever want me to come in, that was fun.
Rob and Dave, have you guys been tagged yet with the question?
Have
18
not.
question?
I have.
Yeah, PJ tagged you, Rob. I don't know if you rewatched
PJ?
our stream.
Oh yeah, I didn't get to watch you guys yet. To be honest with you, I wanted to do mine without watching anyone else's. I didn't want to. It's guys, it's funny. I've done like 3 of those already. No one knows. Like, no one remembers.
Dan,
Like, yeah, I did the same thing last year. So come on, how funny was Dan doing the "What Princess Was I"? Oh my god, it was.
Oh my god.
That was amazing.
It's so funny. Like he's just genius. Like and like now I can't do that because it's ripping off Dan. So
His 18 questions vlog
that was great
was
too.
fantastically
awesome. Yeah.
produced. I mean, he did a really good job on that.
Dan is such a great guy. When I was on his stream last Saturday night, I think we were on for almost another hour after the stream, just live streaming, talking. I mean, he's solid. He's a really great guy.
Him and Adam are great, and it's bizarre. Like it's 10 o'clock here, and I swear I'm exhausted. I'm like sitting there like this, and it's 5 hours later. They're like, "Hey,"
It's like 3:30 in the morning, and he's like, "Well,
Dave did that too." I think I'm going to bed now. I got to be up at 6:30. They say. I'm like, really?
That's like 2 hours.
It's crazy. I don't know how they're like vampires. I don't know.
we had Dan on the pod, and it was after Fiasco, so we started like at 8:30 on a Saturday, and it was 11:30 here when we were done, if not midnight. So it's like morning time in the UK at that point.
Vampire.
It was crazy. Which Steve, by the way, going back to us standing in line, Dan and I were BSing today, and he's at Sanaa on the 28th.
I'm with him.
You're with him?
Reservation.
Yeah.
Well, I told him, he's like, I might come and stand in line with you. I'm like, if you bring me bread service, I will owe you forever.
So, we're eating at Sanaa. As soon as we're done, I'm going to stand in line. He was undecided at the time.
Nice.
You guys got to live stream that bread service.
I'll try. Hey,
That's
I'm getting closer to being able to do it. So
That's genius.
Nice.
I love
You'll be there in no
my sorry, Chris. My favorite part of that whole story is like no one even realizes that Steve and Dan, like you guys didn't even realize Star Wars like Galaxy's Edge was opening when you made those reservations. You had no clue, and like
Not at all.
it just kind of like I love that part that you guys made all those reservations and then
Well, not just that, but like
saw that
what
coming.
Walt's down there. How many people were just down there anyways? And now it's turned into like every single person ever that could potentially want to go to Star Wars Land.
I know Cargo's going down earlier. She's going to miss Star Wars Land, or Galaxy's Edge. But I booked my trip from the 21st to the 28th, and
Right.
Walt and I were partners, and he booked his from the 23rd or 24th through the September 1st. And then Dan's down there for 2 weeks, about the same time I am when I get there, but he's there till September 1st as well. So I was like, and they were all talking, hey, let's extend this. You need to come down here and move farther so we can, have more days. So I went ahead and just out of the blue moved mine to September 1st. And later that week, they announced that Star Wars Galaxy's Edge was open on the 29th. So I wasn't even booked at the time. I was booked to the 28th. And then they convinced me to move it out. Is that Hopper?
What do you got going on over there?
What is that?
I'm sitting here looking at Steve's Yoda, and I was jealous, and I had to go pull mine. Unfortunately, Hopper's missing an antenna, but that guy's
That's a
awesome.
cool Hopper.
You know what this is? This is from Toys R Us. This is the display stand for I don't know what the heck it is. My friend used to work at Toys R Us, I think, or something. Yeah, and he gave it to me, which is and it was in my shed for a while, and I'm like, ooh, that guy's awesome. That's Hopper though. Well, he action too. Sorry to just. Oh, he's supposed to talk too. I don't know why he's not talking. So, oh, that's not working.
You have just entered the Hopper security system.
So lame. Oh, his eyes moved. That's what it was. I'm sorry, guys. I was playing with my toys. That stick's not going to shut up either. Sorry.
That's hilarious.
Now, Shep, are you staying in line too?
Shep's with us.
What's that?
Are you staying in line with us on the 28th?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm going solo.
Nice.
But you get late, right? You're gonna have to move your flight earlier, bro.
I know. Oh yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I don't even have a flight yet, so that's easy.
That makes it easy. We were talking about this last night, weren't we? I think so.
Yeah.
Because I was supposed to be editing a vlog, and I'm messaging him on Twitter.
Stacy's another one. She's up all hours of the night.
Stacey,
I know. That's Stacy.
Stacy.
We saw her at the last stream, and she's like, "Oh, I don't know if I'll make it." Hey, it's awesome.
Yeah,
But hey, Dave,
I actually
you've just been
hanging
tagged.
Yo,
You've just been
Like
tagged.
officially?
Oh yeah,
all right,
wicked official.
all right.
And
Yeah,
I'm
Brandy,
gonna throw out the
Brandy
flyers
and I
mouse,
will.
too.
Did you say Myers and the Mouse?
Yeah, throw it out to Myers and the Mouse. They've just been tagged officially, unofficially, officially.
Got it. We'll have to figure out when we can fit it into the live stream schedule.
And
And
Stacey-
Steve's got the questions.
what's
if
that?
you go back to Steve's stream he did 2 weeks ago, he's got the questions all written down, so you can I just
Yeah,
copy paste.
they're all in the description.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Stacy was saying that I remember that Stacy. Rob apparently announced it in another stream somewhere or something. That when they opened it, and Stacy messaged me immediately and told me that they were opening the day I was going to be there, and I didn't believe her. And she said, "Go look at Dan; he's live doing a thing on it now." So I went over to Dan, and it was. And then I told Mouse Talk about it because I knew he was going to be there. And the very first thing I did that day was make sure I had reservations at dining. As soon as I heard the news, I made dining reservations for Hollywood Studios, and just to make sure I could get in. And then everything fell into place.
I was streaming and they had their what's it called, their financial update And it's bizarre because
the board meeting or shareholder
it
meeting.
was just audio, and I kind of forgot about it. And it was like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. I'm like, ooh, that shareholders meeting's on. And I Googled it, I found it, and it was like some lady doing like all this weird, like, you got to do business. And it was like something about like Disney getting sued and this. I'm like, what is this? Like jug. Like I had it on. And like they're like, boom, they kicked into the Galaxy's Edge. I'm like, wow, it was great. And then I started live streaming or talking about her. I forget what it was. But it was cool. Good to hear that.
Yeah, I hadn't even like we're going down at the end of July. Like I will be there until July 28th, and then I'm flying back again the 28th. So
wait, what?
Yeah, we're going.
July.
We're going on our
back August 20th. Okay.
Yeah. So we're flying back again, or I'm going by myself. Like I literally jumped on the website, booked a hotel room, and then texted Brandy and asked if I could go.
Can you edit that out, Chet Valley?
No, she knows
that part out. Oh, she knows.
She knows.
Yeah, but she
Shep, you got a lot of editing to do tonight.
No, I'm pretty sure my text to her was, "Hey, Galaxy's Edge opens the 31st. Do you mind if I go? I booked a hotel room."
That's so funny. That's so funny.
Yes, so much fun.
Yeah, it took me because I got the DVC. Took me some time. I kept going on, and I mean those hotels, those rooms booked out so fast, and I don't even know how I got it, but I got those 4 nights in a row. I was just going to book one at a different place every night. I didn't care as long as I could just get there, and I just jumped on and got 4 nights in a row, which was crazy.
Nice.
But,
All I know,
Yeah,
Steve
I think we were.
Steve bought it like a what's it called, a tent. He's going to stay in a tent near Hollywood Studios. He really didn't care. He was going to stay in a tent. He didn't need a hotel room. So sorry, Patrick. What were you saying?
No, that was fine. I think we did the same thing Steve did. We booked ours August 24th to the September 1st. I think 2 days before Galaxy's Edge announced. So we kind of lucked out.
Wow.
Patrick, are you standing in line with us or what?
I'm going to be
up
with
there
my
the
wife and
28th without a
so
reservation.
I don't think I'll be standing in line. We'll just probably roll with it
Though.
if we can get in or not.
Patrick's in line and he gets on his
Bring
cell phone.
PJ.
He's
I
like,
need a beer.
PJ, I need a beer. Can you bring me down a beer to the line?
I want to use PJ. PJ, go to that cast member, ask if we can get in line early.
Yeah, we might. Hey, we might be able to swing something. We have a little bit of time. Let's figure it out.
Hashtag use the cute kid.
Zippity do mom, zippity do dad, zippity PJ, and just
Oh, speaking of that, Dave, he's my son PJ's going around saying zip cube because you
Nice ZD cubed. That's fantastic.
ZD cube.
DDQ.
finally taking it up.
That's the family.
Dave's trying.
Yeah, I think
ZD.
I think I broke my wife, and she's gonna start streaming a little bit. She was a little nervous, but I think she's all in now.
I love that she's nervous. She seems so sweet. So
She did a great job.
She's the best.
She really
Yeah, she
did a
said
great
that,
job, man.
Yeah, she said in the chat, she's like, "Oh no, I'm not going in there." And then as soon as she like poked her head around, she's like, "Oh, all right, this isn't so bad."
I'm obsessed with Disney, but she's got the knowledge. She plans our trips. She's like, she crunches the fast passes. You should see the email she sends me of our itineraries and everything we're doing. She's got it down to the minute. She's pretty good. We cram a lot in, but we have the downtime, and she plans our trips the best. So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
I need to get her on doing zips tips so she can. Yeah, Rob, we're gonna be doing zip tips on Mondays. So
I love tips.
Couple minutes here and there.
I have a couple good tips, but like my stuff's nothing compared to you guys. You guys are incredible.
So who's the planner in the family for everyone? I mean, we know Patrick.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
definitely me. I do
here.
everything. I have
Hands
4.
up.
They all have the countdown of how many days I have remaining too. So
That's great. I have my color-coded Excel spreadsheet.
nice.
Yeah, same thing. My wife thinks
Drive
I'm
my
nuts.
wife nuts. She does not want any involvement in it, so I take care of everything, which is
My
I got the one
favorite,
day.
My favorite thing is I plan all this. Nice.
one day. Bragger.
My favorite thing is I plan all this out, and then we don't follow it. at all.
Cargo in the house. There's Cargo.
Cargo. Back
Welcome back,
in.
Carter.
Hey, Cargo's
Yes.
back.
Talking about you, Cargo.
So still absolutely no breakfast reservations at Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
You're looking down. It's
Oh
fun.
yeah.
Dude, I kid you not. I sit at work with that in the background and I hit refresh. I'll refresh it 20 times and go away for about 5 minutes, come back. I did it for over a week. And then I thought it was an error when this thing popped up and it some out of the blue. I don't know, somebody canceled. What happened? One of them popped up and I snagged it and changed my reservations to it. So
Got it.
Nice.
50
Dave.
notifications.
Yeah,
Excel spreadsheet right here.
I like
Color
it.
coded and everything.
nice.
Different color for fast passes, for reservations. Got all the hours for the shows at the bottom.
That's
It's legit.
That's what I
Now, all I want to know is, do you have a row that is called dress so that you can match all of your colors to your wife and daughter?
That's funny.
Because about 2 years ago, I had to add it in because I didn't take enough blue shirts.
we have shirts. We usually have about 4 shirts made for every trip for all of us to wear done the same day.
Nice.
Yeah, I invested in a heat press and cricket machine for my wife, so she got us matching shirts galore.
That's what we have.
And we got our itinerary color coded as well.
Look at that. Color coded. Did you guys ever use the I subscribe to touring plans? You guys
Love
ever
touring
use touring plans? Did
Oh,
you ever
yeah.
use the reservation thing? I don't think they have it anymore, do they?
No, they have the reservation finder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually the one thing I haven't used from them. But
God, that's awesome.
ever since Lines app came out, I mean, that has been a savior for planning stuff and then in park stuff. But I'll tell you what, has anyone used the room request auto fax service?
No.
So
No.
you're going down, you want a specific building at some place,
I've
you
heard
fill in all
about
your information. Touring Plans auto faxes it to the correct place at the correct time to make sure that it has the best possibility to happen.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and we're
I
like,
don't see the dining thing anymore. I think they got rid of it. But do you know, Steve? Do you know what this is, Steve? You're going to kill you. You're going to.
No, I do everything myself. I start with
because
an Excel spreadsheet, do everything myself.
you put in what you want, and then when the reservation opens, it text messages you. But you have to go on real quick and try to get it. That used to. I don't think they do it anymore though. So I'm looking at their website now. I don't see it anymore. But that got me. Touring Plans is the website. So and they have a good crowd calendar. Like it tells you. I'll be honest with you, it's changed so much since they do it. It's not very accurate anymore. But
touring. Such a huge fan of Touring Plans. Mainly, you guys know the whole story of Touring Plans, right?
I kind of know their story.
All right, so Len Testa, who is still huge in the community, right? Computer side background. He basically wrote the Lines app, and I'm sorry, the crowd calendar,
right?
As his master's thesis for his comp sci class.
That's awesome.
That's great.
Is that him? Is he Touring Plans?
Len Testa, yeah, he does that and the unofficial guide.
Yeah, it's his book.
He's a co-author for Unofficial Guide. He does all the numbers, but I mean, for me, and just being a business guy, the fact that he took something he absolutely loved and the skills that he had acquired through school and turned it into something that he gets to literally do and deal with something that he loves every single day. It's crazy. Impressive to me.
I missed that. It was great because I got Castle. I got anything we wanted. I got so
yeah,
it was great. And it was funny because you watch the way people drop reservations. It's always like a day before or 2 days before. People just like, okay, I don't want this, and they just drop them all out. And I think that's the best way to get stuff. Just try to get them closer to when you want it. Actually,
yeah, definitely. 11:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's not a lot of people dropping reservations, so I should just stop looking.
No,
you never know.
And then there was another one too. There was another dining thing. I think they banned them all. I don't think I forget like mouse something. I forget what the heck it was called, but that really never worked. So I'm not recommending that one anyway. But that one you could do like 10 reservations and they would spit at you. I'm sure there's. You guys don't know about any of this stuff, the reservation fund.
Oh yeah, I'm
Dave
with you,
does,
man.
obviously, but I don't know what the other one was.
Well, have you guys used the dining calculator? Disney dining calculator.
My mind's blown right now.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
So-
I've always done everything myself. I didn't know anything existed like this.
Oh,
So
there's a
there's-
lot of stuff. So we
there's-
love
there's-
corrupting Steve, by the way.
There's a website you can go to, and it tells you whether or not you should get the dining plan. So basically, you put in your trip details,
That's cool.
where you plan on eating, and then if you have specific restaurants, it works. If you just know that you want to do a counter service in park or a table service for lunch, and it takes the average, what an average check would be. And you can even down to the fact that you can add whether or not you would have 2 alcoholic drinks and 1 appetizer per table, right? And it will give you 3 options at the bottom and tells you whether or not you should pay cash, get the quick service dining plan, or get whatever dining plan, right?
Did you hear me smelling? It
Yeah.
smells like a Disney Dan video right there.
So we've done the math on this too. We take pictures of all of our receipts and everything. We come back and do the math. The dining plan has always saved us some money to some extent. I don't know how much it's always saved. Some of the times it's a lot more than others. But for me, personally speaking, I will always have the dining plan, even if it's not cheaper, just so I know that my dining is paid for before I go, and I don't have to worry about it.
See, we were huge dining plan proponents when it was the 3 of us and Gianna was young, because we were doing all the character meals at that point, and we would take advantage of it. And like you said, we would do the same thing and see, yeah, we saved money as opposed to that. As we get older, my appetite's nowhere near what it was, right? So I eat differently. I can't 4 days into it, like I want to eat, but I don't want to go to some huge ass buffet and just gorge myself. I would rather, if I'm going to pay $65 for a plate, right? Because because we're going to Ohana, and I know that this is probably blaspheme to a lot of you. I would rather go to Kona, spend less, and then pay for something like Cali Grill Brunch, which, by the way, is the absolute best meal on property.
Yeah, I had a bad experience at Ohana as well. I didn't care too much for it.
We've had good experiences. We've had bad experiences. It's just that the quality of food's gone down and the price has gone up, and that's really what it comes down to. Like, you used to get like real filet, and now you get, or at least real steak. Now you get just some sort of roast that, I don't know. It's just weird, man. But if I'm gonna pay $65 a meal or $65 a plate, I'm going somewhere else. Now, complete opposite of that is I will go to Cape May for whatever anytime, dude.
That's my parents' favorite restaurant. I can't eat seafood; it makes me sick. But they love that restaurant. They go every single trip.
Has anyone else done Cali Grill Brunch?
I have not. My wife crunches the numbers
No.
too. We've never done the dining plan. Does it affect, because my son's such a picky eater? Would you recommend it for someone that's so picky, or
If he's a kid, he's still on the kid menu, right? Like, he's still considered a kid. He's not an adult at Disney. I doing the math
Like
always works out.
$25 roughly.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, doing the math always works out. That's what it comes down to.
I
You
mean,
just have to do
she's
it.
crunched it for us, and like I said, this was my 9th trip coming up in 2 days, so it seems like it's never worked out for us to do the dining plan. But
My big thing is that you can't use it at lounges, and one of our, like, probably 3 of our favorite places to eat are Nomad, Brown Derby Lounge, and, well, it was Misner's. Well, not necessarily eat there, but go hang out there. What's the other? Baseline's pretty sweet too, but they don't have a huge menu. But
yeah,
we'd
I
go
went
there and
to-
eat lunch, and it
yeah.
wouldn't count.
I went to Nomad for the first time on my April trip that just passed by myself, and we're planning on going. I told her how amazing it was. So, and it's kid friendly. I didn't realize that it was kid friendly, and they said absolutely, yeah. So, that was amazing. So
the year Nomad opened, we go there, and we get there like 11:30. Dawson crashes on one of those couches on the inside. Right, slept for 2.5 hours. On the couch. We just ordered food and hung out, had a couple beverages. It was good times.
Well, guys, we've been on for 2 hours.
I hate to be
I'm going
the.
to bed too.
yeah, I think I should call it myself.
Chef looked like he was falling asleep here. So
Chip's like, this is my channel, and I'm not allowed to talk now.
Sorry.
I might be sleeping. I don't even know yet.
It's hilarious.
Thank you for having us on, Shep. I really appreciate
I
it.
streamed last night. I was on Chef Family's first live stream. I was. Well, thanks for inviting me back.
Home run.
I got to go back and watch your pics and stuff, guys. I didn't get to see because I was coming back from my party. So.
Ryan, thanks for the invite, bro.
Don't forget, Monday you guys are invited.
Absolutely.
It's 5:00 if you guys want to come on.
Yeah, Rob, I'll probably come on for a quick 5 minutes or something if I'm at the park, just to say hi and just.
I'll send you a message, definitely.
That'd be awesome.
Patrick's gonna come on and say, "I'm at the parks. I just want to rub it in everyone's face." Talk to y'all later.
That was Dan's first appearance on our pub talk. We're doing Great Movie Ride. He was in front of the Great Movie Ride, so he kind of came on the stream from the Great Movie Ride, which was awesome. So.
Maybe I'll jump on TTA and live stream from that with you guys.
Okay. Sounds good.
Relax as you go around the park.
Sounds good.
All right, guys, I'm heading out.
Yeah,
See you guys later on. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Later, Shep.
Thanks for having me. Later.
Hey, Shep,
Yeah.
can you hang on for just 1 second? I want to talk to you for just 1 second.
Absolutely. Yep. All right. I'm going to stop broadcast. Thanks, guys. Everyone have a great night.
So much. Good night, everyone.
I appreciate it.